Dear students, very good morning. Today's subject is chemistry. Let us look the first chapter, Introduction to Chemistry. Before we enter into the chapter, let us already look the learning objectives one by one. The first one, what is chemistry? Second one, different branches of chemistry. And third one, development of chemistry in historical perspectives. And fourth one, importance of chemistry. Fifth one, some chemists and their discoveries. Sixth one, apparatus used in chemistry laboratory. Seventh one, safety rules in chemistry laboratory. Yes, these are the objectives we are going to look. Okay, first of all, let us know what is chemistry. In lower class, you might have studied about chemistry. The chemistry is one of the branch of science, isn't it? This concept you may studied in lower class. So further, we learn about chemistry brief in this chapter. First, what is chemistry? Chemistry is that branch of science which deals with the study of structure, composition and properties of substance and the changes which the substance undergo. Yes, this sentence clear about the chemistry. So let us recall that chemistry is that branch of science which deals with the study of structure, composition and the property of substance and the changes which the substance undergo. Yes, it is the definition of chemistry. Then it also helps us to identify the substance on basis of their physical properties like color, state, taste, odor, solubility in water, combustibility, etc. Yes, we want to identify the substance, so that we need chemistry knowledge, isn't it? For example, I have given you many substances in your hand. I'm asking you to identify the substance, and how do you identify it? You can identify with help of chemistry knowledge. Yes, and then it also helps us to know whether substance dissolve in water or not. Yes, as you know what is meant by dissolve. Yes, when I give you some substance in the hand, then the substance whether dissolve in water or not, how do we know? With the help of chemistry knowledge. Yes, good. And likewise, the thousands of such studies have been made. As a result, certain properties are found to be related internal structure of substance. Yes, so how properties comes? The properties comes from internal structure of the substance. Just we look some substance, and the substance, for example, we take iron substance. That iron, we look in it has some properties. So how these properties are derived from? The properties derived from the internal structure. Yes, correct. And then we see knowledge of relationship between the structure and the properties can be useful. Yes, you have to clear about this. Knowledge of relationship between structure and properties. So among those structure and properties, that can be useful to know more about the substance. Yes, good. And then we go for the next topic, different branch of chemistry. The chemistry has the many branches. So it is very difficult the chemistry study as a single subject or single unit. So it is derived into many branches. So let us look into that. Chemistry is that vast subject that is not easy to deal with it as whole. So on the basis of certain properties of substance, how to deal with them. It is divided into many groups. The chemistry is divided into many groups. These groups are called branch of chemistry. Yes, the chemistry is divided into many groups, and those groups are called branch of chemistry. So you understand what is mean by branch of chemistry. Yes. So for example, the one tree, it has the tree, it means it is not a single piece. It has a many branches. Likewise, the chemistry also has many branches. Okay, good. And let us look the branch of chemistry one by one. First one, analytical chemistry, and second one, biochemistry. Third one, organic chemistry, and fourth one, inorganic chemistry, and then physical chemistry. Yes. Then this physical chemistry further divided into many branches. So those are electrochemistry, photochemistry, surface chemistry, chemical kinetics, quantum chemistry, thermochemistry, spectroscopy. Yes, these are under the branch of physical chemistry. Yes. So now let us look some major branch of chemistry one by one. Okay. Analytical chemistry. It means it is the science of obtaining, processing, and communicating information about the composition and structure of matter. See, it is the science of obtaining, process, communicating information about the composition and structure of matter. Yes, we need knowledge, okay, about structure and composition of matter. So from where do we get? From the analytical chemistry. Yes, good. And then the next one is biochemistry. Yes, what is mean it? It deals with the study of chemical process of living organism. Yes, biochemistry means, and what are the chemical reaction or changes takes place in living organism. So those knowledge where do we get? From biochemistry. And then inorganic chemistry. Yes, inorganic chemistry, it means it deals with the study of synthesis, reaction, structures, and properties of compounds, of elements in non-living materials like rocks, soil, and atmosphere. Yes, like non-living materials, soil, atmosphere, and rocks. There also the chemical changes and the chemical reaction takes place. So how do we get those knowledge? We get those knowledge from inorganic chemistry. And then organic chemistry. What is mean by organic chemistry? It deals with the study of the structure, properties, composition, reaction, preparation of carbon containing compounds which are present mainly in living things. Yes, you have to clear about this. It deals with the study of structure, properties, composition, reaction, and preparation of carbon containing compounds. Preparation of carbon containing compounds which are present mainly in living things. Yes. So this is called organic chemistry. Then what is physical chemistry? It is the branch of chemistry that deals with relation between physical properties of substance and their chemical composition and transformation. Yes. So from this physical chemistry we get knowledge about relationship between physical properties of substance and their chemical composition and transformation. Yes, the chemical composition and transformation and the physical properties. Okay, so among those concepts we get knowledge from physical chemistry. Yes, good. Then next topic is development of chemistry, historical perspectives. Yeah, so you just read in page number 2 the development of chemistry in historical perspective. So from where the chemistry started until today, and what chemistry we are using, and today we are studying modern chemistry. Yes, just you read it, you can understand about that historical perspectives. And then next topic is, when you read this, about the historical perspective, you can understand about how this chemistry comes from where this chemistry comes from. Yes. So let us go into the next topic: importance of chemistry. Importance. How it is important? The chemistry is very important in our life. So how it is helping us? In which way? In which department it is helping us? So it is helping us in many areas. Yes. So what are the areas this chemistry is helping us? Do you know? So just we look briefly, and what are the areas the chemistry is helping us? The first one, medicine. Yes, the medicine. In medicine area, the chemistry is helping us. Yes. Without chemistry, no tablet or no medicine. So the chemistry mainly is used in medical industry. That means medicine. And then engineering. Yes, in engineering field also we have to use the chemistry. So without chemistry, no engineering. Yes, correct. And biology. Yes, study about living things. Yes, animals and plants, and there also many more chemical changes takes place. Those we study in biology. So the chemistry is also helping in biology. And manufacturing. Yeah, in manufacturing means producing many more items. The producing many more machines. That is also need chemistry. And geology. Yes, in geology field also the chemistry is helping. And economics. Yes, in economics growth, that is also chemistry is helping. So those are the major field where the chemistry is helping us. Okay, and then now let us discuss the application and uses of chemistry in some major fields. Yes, see, those are the fields. Communication is one of the field, and fertilizers, and then transport. See, first look from chemistry. So the chemistry, which are the segregation, perspectives, and luxuries, one side, and one more side, health, pesticides, and buildings. Yes, and then come down, food products, cloth and garments, and national defense. Yes, and those field it is helping us. See, in many field it has application. What are the fields? See here, communication field, fertilizer field. Communication, we need to communicate the message from one place to another place. So there is also chemistry is useful. And fertilizer, yes, making the fertilizer. What is mean fertilizer? So yeah, it is one of the chemical product, and which helps to the plant grow wealthy. Yes, good. And transport. Yes, in transport field also need chemistry. Yes, just you look at page number 3 and figure 1.3, application of chemistry. So that you can understand where the chemistries are used. Yes, and then one by one we can look the chemistry field, the chemistry application field. Yes, first one agriculture, and second food, and then medicines, then cosmetics, and petroleum, clothing, recreation, transport, communication, industry. Yes, there are the 10 major applications are given in page number 4 and 5. So you just take one by one and read, and then once write, so you can understand the full application of chemistry. When you have doubt, you can ask me, that I will clarify it. Yes, and then look the page number 6. There is given the industrial role in chemistry. How this industry takes role in chemistry. See here, textile industry, rubber industry, petroleum industry, photography, buildings, paper, paints, drugs, electricity, cosmetic, transportation, mining, agriculture, refrigeration, ceramics, plastics. Yes, these are the many different type of industries where the chemistry is used. Yes, good. Then some chemist and their discoveries. Look at some chemist. Who is chemist? One who studied chemistry as major subject is called chemist. Yes. So some chemistry scientist. We can also say the chemistry scientist is called chemist. And their discoveries. Here in page number 7, in page number 7 given some famous chemist and their discoveries. You look at that and read it out, and to know more about them. Yes, good. And page number 8 is also given those that more about some chemist and their discoveries. And then we see the next topic, apparatus used in chemistry laboratories. What is mean apparatus? Yes, apparatus is the equipment which we use in chemistry laboratory to make the experiment. Yes, we want to make experiment activity. So what we need? Some equipment. The chemistry equipment is called apparatus. Very important. From the 6th standard onwards, we used to use the name apparatus instead of equipment of chemistry. Okay, so there are many apparatus are there. So those apparatus and the application. First one, test tube. Yes, it is a small tube made of glass. It is used to heat small quantities of liquids or mix different liquids. Yes, correct. And then we go for test tube stand. Yes, we want to hold the test tube. After finish the experiment, we want to hold the test tube. Where do we keep? Where do we hold it? So with the help of test tube stand. Then beaker. Beaker is a glass container made up of glass. It is used for holding or measuring small quantities of liquids. Yes. And then flask. Yes. Flask is a glass container to store or heat liquid substance. Yes. Then tripod stand. Yes. We want to conduct some experiment to heat up. So for heating. So how do we heat up that? We keep in the tripod stand and then we can heat it. See, look at wire gauze. So wire gauze means, so upon the tripod stand we have to keep this wire gauze. So and then so that we can heat up the we can heat up the test tube or beaker so easily. Then funnel is made up of glass or plastic. It is used for filtering liquids and pouring liquids from one vessel to another vessel. This all you might have studied in lower class. Very simple. Just you look at it. Then you read it. You can understand. Okay. So many apparatus are given in page number 9, 10, and 11. This is all about apparatus. At last topic is safety rules in chemistry laboratory. Yes, so it is very important, dear students. The safety when we study about the chemistry, so the chemistry knowledge will help us in many area. The chemistry knowledge will help us in many area such as medicine area, engineering field, and manufacturing. So this area it is helping. At the same time, we have to be safe while we use this chemistry in many fields. See what safeties we have to use. First one, we look at the safeties one by one. While working in chemistry laboratory, the following points must be kept. See, so chemistry you are studying through book, that is called theoretical knowledge. And after you have the theoretical knowledge, when you go to the laboratory, you have to do some experiment. While doing experiment, you must awareness about safety rules. Yes, the first one, follow all written and verbal instructions carefully. Yes, so all written and verbal instruction carefully. So before you conduct any activity, you have to read all the points, how to do, and step by step, what is the first step, second step. Likewise, you have to read all the points carefully. Next step, never work alone in laboratory. Yes, you never work alone in laboratory. So along with the lab instructor and the teacher, you have to work it. Okay. Next step, always wear the lab coat, goggles, gloves in the laboratory. Yes, lab coat means when you enter the chemistry laboratory, you must wear lab coat, and then goggles and gloves. Goggles means it is the spectacles, glass, and which we wear upon the eyes. Okay. Then next, When first entering a science room, do not touch any equipment or chemicals or other materials in the laboratory area until you are instructed to do so. Yes, you should not touch any chemistry substance, because it may some harmful chemistry substance also there. It may harmful to us, so that we should not touch it. Next step, perform only those experiments given in your teacher. Yes, you perform only those experiment is instructed to you. Yes, and then do not eat food, drinking beverages or chew gum in the laboratory. You should not have any eating items in the laboratory. Yes, next thing, be alert and processed with caution at all times in the laboratory. Notify the teacher immediately of any unsafe conditions you observe. Yes, any unsafe condition, for example, any chemical substance starts to burn, it immediately inform to the teachers. Okay. Next, never taste or inhale odorous chemicals or solution without instructor permission. You should not taste, you should not inhale like any substance without instructor. Okay, keep your hands away from your face, eyes, mouth and body while using chemicals. Yes, you have to keep your hands away from it. Okay, then see, long hair must be tied back. Yes, so the girls have long hair, so the girls should tie the tied back. That means their hair must be tied back. Okay. Next, report any accident to the teacher immediately. Any accident happens, immediately inform to them. Do not panic. You should not fear, but you must have awareness about it. Yes. Next, if a chemical were to get splashed on your eyes or on your skin, immediately the flush with the running water for at least 20 minutes. Yes, if any chemical substance is just splashed in your eyes, immediately you go and flush with the running water. Okay, wash with running water. Never return unused chemicals to their original container. See, never return unused chemical to their original container. Yes, good. The next point, do not immerse the hot glassware in cold water. Yes, do not immerse the hot glassware in cold water. The glassware may shatter. Yes. The last point in safety rules, do not place hot apparatus directly on the laboratory desk. Always use an insulated pad. Allow the plenty of time for hot apparatus to cool before it is touched. Yes, so make the hot apparatus cool and then you touch and keep the right place. Yes, dear students, and today we all learned about the introduction of chemistry. It is very simple to understand introduction of chemistry. So I taught the topic wise one by one. Then when you have doubt, you can ask me. Then you also just should go through one by one all the topic, and then fill the book back question answer. Evaluate your understanding. So the topic is evaluate your understanding. So here choose the correct option, fill in the blanks, then true or false, match the following and answer in one word. Yes, so those topics are given under the exercise. So you try to fill out and then I will give you answer. You can follow that. Okay students, thank you, follow it.